Hello everyone, good morning. I've been so disturbed since the day the mother of this child and this child came to me. I've been so disturbed, honestly speaking. I want to appeal to everyone. I actually have my issues with Chris, which is really making me very upset. I could have just said, oh, let me say everything I wanted to say about him and all that. But since the day the mother of this child reached out to me, and I'm not particular about her relationship with Chris, no. My focus is the child.
Welcome back to the moment of truth and enlightening class. We're back on Chris matter. Oh, it's all over the internet. Oh, it's not going anywhere. Oh, anything now. Pikin na water. Chris, father of many nations. That's what people are saying. No, I'm not going to stop on Chris. So, people are even advising the men in the church to go and do DNA because his wife alleged and mentioned names of the deaconess in the church that he father their babies. So people are saying now that some women in Okafor church will be shaken now. Make their hobby no go do secret DNA. They are there online mocking him. So another one says, I sorry for married men wey their wives dey Chris church. Na Chris be the real husband, while their husbands are spiritual husbands. Can you believe what is going on now? You haven't even heard anything, no? And they've dragged Oyinbo into it. They say Oyinbo, Chris Okafor, they have a lot in common. They are like these twins that are glued to each other. Let me read this one now. I've been digging into Okafor's new girl, her family, her everything. And, I posted a video. I was worried about her. That what's her family doing? Who are they? What's going on? Not even knowing that they are accomplices. They are accomplices. So let me read this to you before you crucify me. 21 years old, UK trained, pregnant, allegedly. The untold story of Pastor Chris Okafor's new wife will shock you. So, let's dive into it. Let's talk about the new wife of Pastor Chris Okafor. Because while scandals swirl around the pastor, very little attention has been paid to the woman who has suddenly found herself at the center of it all. 21 years old, though, the same age with Chris' daughters. Anyway, her name is Pear, and no, she's not just a random girl who appeared overnight. According to information circulating online, Pear was allegedly born on February 16, 2004 in Lagos State, placing her at 21 years old. That alone has sparked intense debates, with many questioning how such a young woman became the wife of a controversial, much older pastor. But Pierre's story runs deeper. She is said to be the first daughter and second child of a very wealthy and deeply Christian family. They are not Christian, they are pagans. In families like hers, reputation is everything. From a young age, she reportedly had access to elite education, completing her primary and secondary school in top schools in Lagos before moving to the United Kingdom, where she allegedly studied civil engineering in London. Can you imagine? Beauty, brains, and privilege. The full package. After graduating, Pierre returned to Nigeria. Many expected her to take up a high-profile engineering role in Lagos, but instead, she reportedly pivoted to learning a trade, a move that raised eyebrows. Was it immunity, strategy, or preparation for a different kind of life altogether? Then came the big question everyone is asking. Why did she marry Pastor Chris Okafor? Source and online speculation point to one major factor: pregnancy. Can you imagine? Instead of her parents to hold Okafor responsible, they didn't do so. They said they are Christian. They are not. They are not Christian. Let me read on. In today's world, pregnancy after marriage may not shock many, but within strict Christian and elite families, it can be devastating. Reports suggest that our family, eager to protect their name and avoid public scandal, allegedly insisted on marriage to legitimize the situation before it became public. More shocking is the claim that our family sponsored the wedding, not the groom. In cultural terms, that flips the power dynamics completely. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what is going on? Oh my God. Now, imagine this transformation. A UK-trained Gen Z engineer, barely out of university, suddenly becomes a pastor's wife, seated on the altar, navigating such politics, women fellowships, and public scrutiny, all while allegedly preparing for motherhood. The pressure is enormous. Not even all this noise that is going on everywhere because she was born of her parents backed her up. Her wealthy parents who allegedly funded the wedding actually hold more power than people think. Can you imagine? I want you to read the rest of it because I want to say something else. Look at this baby now. 2 years old baby. The mother is tired. She had 4 abortions already for Chris. So she decided to leave the 5th abortion. Now, no, I'm not going to abort this one. I'm going to have this baby. Now, the baby is problem now. Chris is running up and down. They asked him to come and do DNA. This is the same Chris that was asking that our daughters, when they went to the VDM, that they are imposters, he was demanding for DNA. The same Chris now running up and down. He doesn't want to do DNA because he knows that he is responsible for this baby. The baby is with Doreen. So what do you advise? Should this pair take all the children in? Because when the first wife was there, she insisted that all the babies outside should come in, that she'd be looking after them. Should pair do the same thing? My people, what do you advise? Because since Chris wanted to be the father of all nations, yes, it's okay, it's allowed. And one king from his village is actually saying that they should cover Chris because Chris is theirs, is one of their own. So these are the traditional rulers from his village that he belongs to their caucus. That's it, he belongs to their caucus. And I have another video of another pastor.
If a friend choose to betray him, don't join the friend to betray him. Sons and daughters that will cover our nakedness. I don't know what you have heard. Any man of God they don't speak against is fake. When you lift up his hands, don't focus on his armpits. Every armpit smells. There's no father without armpits, no general without armpits, no leader without armpits. When you are privileged to be the one lifting up your father's hands, never focus on his armpits, because every ministry armpit smells. It is our deodorant that is different. May God raise for us sons that will lift up the hands of fathers, sons that will lift up the hands of our leaders, sons and daughters that will cover our nakedness, sons and daughters that will not sell us out, sons and daughters that as they lift up our hands, they won't focus on our hand.
That is actually saying that Pastor Chris is our brother. Let's Shide Chief Unyena something. I can't read it. I can't call the name. Pronounce the name. You can please help me. It's messed up. It is messed up, to be honest with you. So people are saying that although the truth hasn't been established, when your own daughters come out to share their unsavory experiences with you, you are not only a faith father, you are a finished as a man. Oh, my Lord and my God. You know, Bishop Feyi Daniels did the same thing. It's not even as bad as this. He raped people in his church. He didn't even pregnant them or anything. He got life imprisonment in Lagos. So why is this Christ still running up and down the streets of Lagos, still doing all this cross service? What do they call it? And he's going to do feet washing. And that feet washing, I've done a video about it. Don't ever do any feet washing. You kill yourself. Oh. Someone did it too, and they started finding themselves in the water. At the end of the day, the lady died. I've done a video about it. We've heard from his colleagues, so backing him up. Oh, their armpit smell, their this, their that. See, so this is what is going on. Oh. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye for now. Know God for yourself. There's no God in any of these churches, so